Hello, 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 hello. Happy Sunday. Hey, y'all. Happy Sunday to everybody. Y'all come on in, come in, come in. Let's chat for a few minutes. Um, y'all come in. Please hit that good old like, share, and the subscribe button for me. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you know each time that I go live. And also, double check to make sure that you're still subscribed to the channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all that pops on and join me. So yes, welcome and come in, come in. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know we have to wait for that. Try to get as close to the 10-minute mark as possible. But yes, y'all come on in. Hey, Miss Faith. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. How are you? Oh, you're just getting off work. Oh, okay. No, Miss Faith, I can't keep up with your work days. I be trying to, but I can't. Are you adjusting to the new time, Miss Faith, since you was working last night? I almost forgot it. I was like, "Oh my goodness, is here already? Time to change the time again?" No, ma'am, we're not getting any rain. Thank God. I hope we don't get none. I think today it's supposed to be in the 60s again today. It don't look like no rain in sight at all. Um, no rain for us, not yet. Well, hopefully not anyway. Mm. I see. I thought y'all was running like neck to neck with us, kind of like with the weather and all of that. Now we ain't no 47. Thank God, no 47. I'm ready. I'm ready for springtime. I promise you, I am ready. I was up running around trying to change, get some clocks together. I was like, oh my goodness. Whew. I tell you, time I get used to it, it's time changes again. So I don't ever be right with the time changing like this. It's like it's so warm already. It's not like you might want to turn on the air conditioner. Oh yes, I love this time too, and yeah, probably because of the rain. Um, Miss Faith, I heard it was a bad. I think they say some young girl had got in an accident in Birmingham. I think yesterday out on the interstate. She didn't make it, dude. I was like, wow, that is so sad. Seems like we're losing a lot of people. Life is so short, y'all. I tell you, we just don't know. Just don't know. Hey, Miss Maria, how you feeling today? You doing good? Yeah, I think it was over there in Birmingham. I'm still feeling down. Oh, Miss Maria, I'm sorry. It's like anything else. It takes time, you know. Yeah, it takes time. I'm sure the puppy was like part of the family. So yeah, it's gonna get better for you. It is. I promise. It's gonna get better. So I hope y'all know and ready for tonight. Y'all ready for tonight? Rhoa coming on tonight. Um, y'all gonna be looking at it. Y'all ready? I hope y'all do. Oh, you know I love y'all. But yeah, I hope y'all are ready for Rhoa tonight, y'all. I'm kind of like confused on what part Kenya is gonna be playing because they had a party and I think it was last night, but Kenya didn't show up. Y'all know they be calling her a mean girl. Y'all think Kenya is a mean girl? I don't know if Kenya normally whenever I look at Roy, I kind of catch it like sometimes in the middle or whatever. But I'm gonna start tonight with the beginning of this new season coming out. I'm gonna try because we know a lot of the older people that was up there, they're not coming back. They don't even have the peach or whatever. So I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna start talking more about narcissism as well. Um, Kind of like giving people the heads up because a lot of people still is not aware of narcissist, what the word means, and all of that kind of stuff. So I kind of want to get into that, a little bit more. Miss Faces, no, I wait on you to report on it. No, I like. Oh, you don't like Kenya? I kind of wish that Sheree would coming back too, because Sheree just kind of like funny to me. I'm just gonna tell you, yeah, she's kind of a little funny to me. But yes, I'm waiting on that tonight. Miss Maria, did you get your clocks all set up and everything around there? Um, with the time changing and all of that. Please don't be laying around moping. Oh, you like Kenya? Yeah, I kind of like Kenya too. Yeah, I do. But Miss Maria, don't be moping. You got to get up and find something to do. To keep your mind off of that. Yeah, and just take it one day at a time. But yeah. So I'm ready for that, y'all. I did when I woke up sometime I saw Wanda was on live yesterday. She's made an apology to a CC. She had got that particular CC confused with another CC. So Wanda said she was a big girl and she could apologize when she was wrong. So she was up there making an apology. She said the food trucks was out, so she was going out there to get involved with people out there with the food trucks and all. I forgot where she said she was at, but Miss Faith, if I could call the name, I'm sure you would know where it was at. But yeah, she was out there. She said her grand opening will be on Wednesday for anyone that's interested out there. Yeah. Miss Faith says my daughter lose her dog, lost her dog to cancer. Oh wow. Mm. Sorry to hear that, Miss Faith. I know when y'all get these animals and stuff like that, I'm afraid of dogs, y'all, but I always wanted a little puppy just to ride around with me, roll the window down a little bit, let the little puppy, let that cool wind blow in the little puppy face. But I don't know how to get past the puppy licking all on me and stuff. So I haven't gotten a puppy yet. So probably won't never get one. Miss Maria says, why she haven't apologized to Mayor Van Marcus and the Nuggets? I have no idea about that. But she said that she claimed that, she was gonna start being good. She wasn't gonna be talking about, well, we heard that before about her not talking about nobody and all of that stuff. But yeah, she called the CC name, made an apology to her and all of the above. So y'all know how one is. She be all over the place. Like she was talking, she said she wasn't gonna be cussing before she could get that word wasn't out good. She was cussing all over again. So I don't know. Miss Faith says I have 7 pit bulls and 1 rock walk. See, Miss Faith, I can't. You brave. Hey, look. One thing I know I don't have to worry about with you is that's nobody rolling up in your yard any kind of way. They're not gonna do that, Miss Faith. So you ain't got to worry about that. But yeah, so she said she was having, I think it's 50% off her potatoes on Wednesday. Y'all, the mm, I ain't never had a potato like that. All these different types of potatoes she was talking about, she was gonna be having, y'all. One of them was a loaded potato. Y'all listen, a loaded potato with butter beans and ham hocks. I said, ooh, that don't even sound interesting. A loaded potato with butter beans in it and ham hock. And then she said she gonna put the cornbread on the side over there. That's what she said, y'all. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Then she gonna have another one with macaroni and cheese, loaded potato with mac and cheese. I like loaded potatoes. I like mac and cheese, but I don't like it. I don't want mac and cheese in my loaded baked potato. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, but she was like the first 10 people that get a ticket get their potato for free. I said, look, Miss Faith, I'm sitting out here trying to remember where she said she would go be at, so you can run on up over there and see what it's looking like. But yeah, she said the grand opening is gonna be Wednesday for that food truck, y'all. Miss Maria says I had a rot several years ago. Her name was Isis. She passed the same year my daughter started college. Oh, well, I'll make sure I'm gonna let her know that y'all will not be rolling up for no grand interest, grand or whatever for this baked potato or whatever. But yeah. But I was like, Lord have mercy. She tried to throw something out there about that crazy tail show that we hope and pray that don't come back, but she didn't really get into it or whatever, none of that. So who knows? I also heard people talking about Ariane being Martia's storyline. Sometimes she may pop up there on the show. Girl, don't nobody want to see that mess. The story has already been told. I don't know why these people can't process that, but they're not processing it. I'm like, it is what it is. And also, I've noticed y'all, for the most part, it kind of seemed like the YouTube streets has gotten a little quieter. Still praying for everybody that was involved, got caught up in that situation and all that kind of stuff. So we still praying for that and hope everything work out for everybody. Um, but y'all, I used to look at y'all saw my thumbnail, Family and Fiance. I used to look at that a long time ago, but I'm getting back into it. It was really good. I caught one. The guy was Michael, and his fiance was Sonya. Y'all, it was good. Miss Maria says they talking like the show is on the schedule. It's not. They need to stop. Yeah, Miss Maria, they is. I guess they just trying to keep hope alive, hoping and praying that that show come back on. But I hope and pray that it does not come back on. And I also heard them saying, Carlos is not gonna give up without a fight or whatever, whatever. But he should have thought about all of that stuff when he was out there acting just like a whole clown, just doing all that crazy stuff for no reason. Um, is he gonna give up? Who knows? He's messing himself up all the way around. Even if he's not gonna be on the own, um, he go to another network. People have already heard. It's all over everywhere. So it might be a little hard for him to, get connected with somebody else. So we all just gotta wait and see how all that plays out, plans out, and all of that good stuff. But anyway, y'all, back to Family and Fiance. Y'all gonna have to start looking at that because it was good. They have different couples up there on the show. But it was good, y'all. Let me tell y'all about this one that I did catch. So the guy name was Michael, in his mid 40s, and he was engaged to Sonya. He had one daughter, but the daughter mom passed when she was like 12 years old, and the daughter, she's grown now, 19, 20. Um, Never really had a conversation with her dad, anything like that. But y'all know that they go to this house, and they have invite family members or friends to discuss whether or not they should be get married or whatever. So with this particular one, um, this guy Michael, y'all, he didn't have a really relationship with his daughter, like I said, but his mom and grandmother um was like an enabler to this dude, y'all. Um, Him and his fiance, they I guess they moved in with each other. She was working like three jobs, y'all. This guy had only one job. And when he clocks out of his one job, he goes home. And y'all, this grown man plays the daggone video games for 5 hours. I said, wait, what? A grown man playing the video game for 5 hours. Y'all, he had borrowed over $7,000 from his grandmama. Nobody knew where that money was. The fiance didn't know anything about it until they got to this house, and the grandmother was talking about it. Yeah, Miss Faith, that's what I said too. But y'all, he's like a big kid, but I'm gonna say it. I think the dude had to be a narc as well. But like I said, his grandmama and his mama was enabling him. Even though he was engaged to this lady, he was still depending on his mom and grandmama or whatever. So the fiance, the woman Sonya, said she would need for him to contribute at least $1,000 to the bills a month or whatever. So he's sitting up there talking about, I can do more than that. He can do more than that, and all of that kind of stuff. So him and his daughter, they had to end up going to see this mental health therapist or whatever to talk, try to get the daughter to open up a little bit because she didn't have a connection with her dad, and she blamed herself when her mom passed. Her mom had an asthma attack, and she was in the bathroom on the floor, and she had called in for the daughter to come and help her. But at 12, the daughter said she didn't know how to, um, didn't know where her mom medicine was. and she was trying to find it, couldn't find it. She had called 911. They was trying to tell her to roll her mom over on her side, give her CPR, and she was like, she didn't know how to do none of that stuff. So, long story short, the mom ended up passing. So, um, she kind of like shut down in a shell, and by her not having a relationship with her dad, she didn't have him to talk to. He was saying that he was sorry that he wasn't there for her more than what that he needed to be. But if he's got the mind of a child, he don't know how to help his daughter. And so they were sitting out there talking and everything, and she kind of opened up, and the therapist asked her how did that make her feel, and she said it made her feel better, being able to have a conversation with her dad. I guess she relied more on the grandmother and the aunties, as far as talking to her, but she was kind of like glad to try to break that ice and have that relationship with her dad. But the dad is I'm not finna marry no grown man. I'm not even getting engaged to no grown man that's sitting up there playing a daggone video game. Where they do that at? He told the people, y'all. He played the video game for 5 hours, but he told the people that he could cut down to 2 hours a day playing the video game. And the sad part about it is the lady Sonya said, but she was crying. She really was in love with the dude and the whole nine, y'all. Yeah, he had a job, Miss Maria, but he only had one. She has three. She was working three jobs. You know, I guess it depended on the lifestyle that she wanted to have with him or whatever. But she was busting her butt, and all he do is work this one job, go home, play the video games. It used to be whoever get home first will start dinner or whatever. This dude didn't do none of that. He got home, kicked his shoes off, started playing the daggone video game. Mm-mm. Yes, Miss Faith, he would be out the door. I wouldn't do it. Y'all ain't got to the good part, not yet. So they she went out with his family and talked with them. Then he went out with her family and a friend, one of her best friends. He was a gay guy, so the gay guy wasn't feeling him like that. He was thinking he was a deadbeat and all of this and stuff. So he didn't like being called out. Of course, he didn't like being called out. They never do, but he didn't like being called out. But towards the end, he had a conversation with the friend asking him, for advice. What else did he think he could do? Blah, 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 blah. But y'all, the best part was whenever they got ready to meet up with the family to give the blessings, y'all. Hey, Mr. Denise. Hey, girl. Hey. But when he met up with the family for them to give the blessing, y'all, this dude had went in that room, didn't know that he was on video camera, y'all. This fool had went in there and who do the grandmother who wasn't feeling him marrying Sonya because he has not matured to his age. So she didn't feel good about him marrying her. And he knew that. Y'all, that fool went in there before they got to meet before all the family met up again. And he had told the grandmama to give the blessings, y'all. The grandmother didn't want to give the blessings because she wasn't ready. Lord, so when they all got together, everybody on his family side gave the blessing, but on her family side, the gay guy didn't give the blessing, but her mom and dad did. So just before that show went off, they found out that that boy had went in there. I'm gonna call him a boy because that's what he was. He had went in there and convinced his grandmama to give him the blessing. So when the fiance found out about it, she said, knowing what he did and the blessing wasn't sincere, um, she didn't have a good feeling about it. But y'all, I bet you she still married the fool. Ain't no way. I said, mm-mm. I couldn't do that. First of all, you still have the mindset of a kid, but you're a grown man playing a video game. Girl, I could not. See, why you gonna put that off on yourself? So before that went off, the lady had asked her, if he would not stop playing the video games, would you be all right with that? Will you be all right with your husband sitting home when he get off work playing a video game when you get there? I mean, ain't started no dinner, ain't even washed his acetone, ain't did nothing. Just kick his shoes off and sit down there and play the video game until you come home. And y'all, she had 3 jobs, so she was coming home like late at night. He didn't even want to listen to her talk when she get home. I said, no way. This dude was stuck on himself. His grandmother and mom, by them enabling him, they were not a help to him at all. So they asked this dude how much money of the 7,000 had he paid back to the grandmother. Um, he's sitting up in the lie already. He said none. He said he hadn't started paying none. So the grandmother was like, it was pending. Pending. Oh God. See, that lady already getting ready to set herself up for the okie doke because he had made her little speech. Oh, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be a better man for you. I got, working on my relationship with my daughter. I know now, what I gotta do, what I need to do. Coming here was the best thing for man. That dude was lying all across the board. Miss Maria says, why she want to marry him? What was she so in love with? Did he get paid for playing like the people who test out the games? Miss Maria, I don't think he did. Hey sis, how are you today? Good morning.
Hey sis, I'm listening, baby. I love trust me. I love that show.
I do too,
Fiance,
but I
play me
ain't
a
married no
fiance.
man that don't want to work 5 hours on a daggone video game. No.
Baby, but if she marry him, y'all, because you know how some people women are or some people are, it's like if you say, hey, don't marry this person because they whoop this XYZ or whatever, it seems like it pushed them closer. But then once they marry them and get in, then they get mad at you and say, well, why didn't y'all tell me?
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
gonna be over here where we gonna have to counsel her.
Somebody, hey Miss Carla, how are you? Good afternoon. But yeah, I could see, after he done prepared the dinner, got the house cleaned up, the lady ain't got to do nothing when she get there, but take her hot bath, eat, go to bed. That's a whole different story. This dude won't doing nothing. Five Girl, when I realized they wanted that joke was playing that video game for 5 hours, I would have been like to him, hey, you know what? This just ain't gonna work out for us. It's not, because if I'm with you and I'm working 3 jobs and you working one and you coming home and this all you think you need to do, no, go find somebody else. I'm not the one. Maria says at Faith, I don't think I spoke. Oh, she says I'm sorry, but yeah, why you gonna insert? Why you gonna put yourself through that? That man is not gonna change, Mr. Neese. He was in his 40s.
But see, now he out of line. Uh, Another thing, did I hear you say, because I got to be hearing real good, that he went in and convinced the grandmother
He did
to,
to give the
hey,
blessing
and I
to.
would have told my grandchild, baby, first of all, he came in there to try to get me to give you blessings. I'm going to go ahead and go with it, but I don't believe in it. You take it for what it is. But
He
he
but
wrong
he,
with
he
that.
didn't know that he was being recorded. He had the grandmother. He wrote down on a piece of paper what he wanted her to do, and she wrote back down on a piece of paper. But he was still whispering, Grandma, can you just go ahead and give us the blessing? And I need you to write it down that you're gonna give us the blessing, girl. Mm-mm, I'm not the one. And then already 7K in the hole with grandma, and nobody knows where the money is. Oh no. Miss Faith says, good morning, Maria and
I
Denise.
know he know where that money is.
Good, what you think he did with it?
He
He
don't want to
looked like
splurge.
he
He
looked,
didn't
he
need to
looked like he
splurge
was
it,
a
or
little
he bought a
slow.
bunch of video games. That's all I can say.
He looked like he was on the spectrum, he just didn't know how to catch up with his age. It's like he's stuck in time or something. I just couldn't put myself through that. Mm-mm. No. Ooh. Marissa, so did he live with the mom and grandma or with Sonia? him and Sonya had ended up moving in together because they was preparing for their wedding and stuff. But I want to say that he came from his grandmama house because he said his grandmother was the one that raised him. He didn't say why the grandmother was raising him or raised him or whatever, but yeah, she grandma had messed up, and we know, y'all come on now, y'all know how grandparents is. We all have a soft spot for our grandkids. Some, and we're not supposed to do this, y'all. But some can be more special or hold a special place in your heart than the others. But that doesn't mean that you don't love the others. But it's just something a little bit special about that one particular grandchild. So I don't know what the case was about that, but yeah, Granny had had messed him up. But I was
So,
like,
so do you think Granny played a part in what he doing?
she's his enabler. She enables him.
Oh, child.
Probably when he was with her, staying with the granny,
Okay.
that's all he was doing was go to his little job. He wasn't making nearly the money that Sonya was making, but of course she had three jobs. She was holding down three jobs, y'all.
We as
Three.
women can hold them jobs, can we? We
Yeah,
get two, three, four
w-
plus the at home job.
women do what they have to do, but
Exactly. And being a mother and everything, that's a
yeah,
job.
yeah. Miss Maria says my grandma would snatch a knot in my ass quicker than I could blink if I was out of line. That part. Hey, Miss Candy. Good morning. How are you? Well, good afternoon. How are you? But that's you setting your own self up for the okey doke already. Nah, nah. I ain't marrying no man sitting out there playing no
Especially
video
if
game.
Granny is telling him, you don't have to go out there, you don't have to go out there and really work until you ready, blah blah blah. If she or you don't have to pay bills or something like that. If she's saying something similar to that, when he get with a woman, he gonna think that one supposed to take care of him like his granny did.
Yeah, but hey Miss Anitra, how are you? Happy Sunday. But even though when his daughter's mom passed, the girl was 12 years old, so she evidently went to go stay with somebody on her mother's side because this dad didn't have the cap- capacity, the capability to take care of his own daughter. They didn't have a relationship. He didn't even know that his daughter was carrying such a heavy weight around on her that it was her mom's fault. It was her fault that her mom had died because she had a asthma attack and she didn't know what to do or how to help her mom. He didn't know that either. I couldn't be fooling with him. He was a donor. That's what he was. He was a donor for the girl.
Basically, basically. Baby, that's enough for me right there.
Would you start off a relationship like that with a man that's sitting there playing a daggone video game for 5 hours?
Girl, I'd have had one of them back in my day. Like my dear say, I'd have had one of them days. I mean, you know what? It's hell to get them off that first. It's hell to get them out your house and get them up off your good sofa.
But
And
not only
you
playing the
gotta
video
play games to
game,
get them out the house.
not only playing the video games, he's lying. He's already started. He's starting off lying about everything. Girl, love will eventually pass. Cause I would have passed up on him, sweetheart. This ain't gonna work for us. This just ain't gonna work. I'm not cut out for you. I'll be like, I'm not the right person for you. I feel like you deserve a whole lot better. I would have came up with something. Miss Maria said, sounds like she got him off the. Ooh, well, you know what, Miss Maria, it's a lot of them that get them off the couch and what they call it, build a man or whatever they call it. I don't want to build one. This dude, y'all, was in his like mid 40s, and he still got the mindset of what maybe a 17-year old or something like that. No, he had to go as fast as he could. But they didn't the family, they didn't feel good finding out what he had convince their grandmother to say she give them their blessings and all of that. Yeah, I ain't nobody building no man today, Miss Maria. Not today. Mm-mm. The men are so soft these days. Miss Candy, say it again. I tell people, you have to be careful, in this dating thing today, because men today are looking for the same thing that females are looking for. You know, they looking for a female to take care of them. They don't even, they not even ashamed at all to ask you for stuff, ask you for a ride. Can you do this? That's too much. Can you for me? I can't. I can't do that. I ain't cut out for that. No, ma'am. And then they get an attitude with you because you won't do this
Exactly.
stuff. What you say, Denise?
Facts. Oh my nose. Okay, it's in the restroom.
Mm-mm.
It's facts. They do that, and don't mess up and say, "Hey, you can spend the night." Because spending the night is like you said, move in.
Yeah, yeah. They bring the hat, the shoes. They're gonna leave a pair of socks. They're gonna leave a toothbrush. They're gonna leave something behind, to give them a reason to come back. But no, if you got to go through all of that kind of stuff just to say you with a man or got a man or whatever, you might as well be by yourself. Um, I can't remember with family and fiance, do they do the updates or whether or not if she married him or not. I hope that lady didn't marry this dude because he has a lot of growing up to do and he's telling a lot of lies and he was making a lot of promises and he was reneging before they even left that house. So the lady, Sonia's friend that was gay, he saw a lot in that guy that wasn't right, and he spoke on it. Of course, he said that the guy didn't know him long enough to be speaking about him like that right there and all of that. Of course, you're gonna say that because he's calling you out on your BS, and you don't like that. Miss Maria says that, gee, I can't even tell you how many evil batches I got called because I wasn't trying to be some grown man's mama. That part right there. I ain't finna be your mama. Mm-mm. No. I remember when I was married and, sometimes me doing hair, I worked a lot of long hours. My husband, he always had a job, good, great provider and all of that. But there was times when I would get out of work, y'all, he'd be sitting there waiting for me to drive an hour and a half to go to his mama house. I said, you know what? That's your mama. If you don't get in that car and go over there and see your mama yourself, because I'm not going. I'm not doing it. Because the people always told me you start out the way you can hold out. I can't be doing all of that stuff because see, my hours is all over the place. Don't know when I might get home. Especially I'm telling y'all, when you do hair, you really don't know when you're gonna come home. There's no set hours of that. So, he eventually learned, and he had to learn the hard way because girl ain't finna be doing all of that. No, I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. But yeah, so if I was Sonya on Family of Fiance, y'all, that dude right there would have ended back up on his grandmother's couch or back over there with them. Because if he felt like he only needed that one job to make his grandmother them happy partner, that's where you're gonna be at. Because see, I got some dreams, and if you can't contribute and help out and pull your weight in these dreams, we don't have no future. What's the point? There is no point. It's always gonna be something because he gonna feel like when she was talking to him, she did tell him, she said, but how did you feel about your grandmother saying that, they enabled you? And he got ready to say they wasn't in, and she said, but that's what he said, see, you don't never let me talk. Playing the victim, y'all. He was playing the victim. You don't never let me talk. That's the problem at the house. I can't never talk. I was like, I know, girl, you better run from that dude right there.
I'm
Candy
talking
says,
about run fast.
huh?
She better run fast, baby. Because again, if he promising now and ain't holding it, she gonna have, like I said, she gonna have hell to pay. And who's to say he ain't love bombing her behind the scenes?
It looked like love bombing to me because she was boohooing, y'all. Candy says some women think a piece of man is better than no man. Well, guess what? I'm gonna be manless. How about that? And I'm good with it because I know how to love myself. I'm not going through those changes like that. Mm-mm.
Okay, okay, Candy, you know who I blame for that? Did it right. Did she not got the song out there talking about piece of man? And you saw, but you know who I really love? I love me some. Look at, I love me some Denise LaSalle. That's what I'm named after. I love me some Denise LaSalle, baby, because she'll tell you in a minute that she ain't gonna tell you no mess about having no piece of man. She chopped that husband up, and they started talking about it, baby. I'm trying to tell you, don't cry no more.
Mm. But at that age, come on now. You people played around with stuff like that in 1920. But in your 40s, come on, y'all. This dude know that, it's time to grow up. You gotta catch up with your age. He might find some fool out there. Like I said, I don't know if that lady ended up marrying him or not. I don't know what kind of promises he made to her when she met him. But he did tell her friend, the gay guy, that he can't lose her. He can't let her get away. Do you have any hey Miss Rabbit's running, how are you? He said, do you have any suggestions for me and all of that? Dude, you don't want to listen. You was already complaining that the guy didn't know you long enough to even be calling you out. You didn't like what he was telling you. Girl, y'all better tell her to run and get away real fast.
Far away, cause baby, he not playing with her. He done mapped her out. He done mapped her out. He done saw her potential. He
Yeah, and
thought
she got a soft
he said
spot for him
potential
too.
didn't come up.
That soft spot is gonna get her every time. She has a soft spot for that dude.
Right.
Um, so it's kind of like she's stuck, and all he's gonna do is continue to make her promises and never hold out with none of them because
Until
she's
she
gonna marry this man.
until she get tired. But it's gonna be too late by then. He gonna use up everything he can get up out of her and then go to the next person. I hate to say that, and it might not. He might even not go to the next person. He just probably gonna use her up and go on back home and stay with Granny.
Mm.
That's what's up.
Um, Family and Fiance, Anitra, they have different couples up there on that show, and the family have to give their blessings or not give their blessings. So I had caught that. I used to look at it a long, long time ago. Yeah, it's a good show though. It really is. But I'm not finna marry no man. And thank God that lady, the host, she told him. She told that lady, she said, I think you need to let this go. Cause if you're not gonna be able to live with the way he is, he's been this way for so long, y'all. Can y'all imagine this man changing? That dude ain't gonna change.
Hey,
He
you know
like,
what they say? You can't teach your old dog new tricks.
no, but he gonna be like, why would I? You knew who I was the day you met me. Miss Candy says women have to require more. Many will give you the bare minimum, but get into the next relationship and turn into super husband. Yeah, that part right there. Now he done broke that lady down. He gonna drain her dry, y'all. 3 jobs. Oh my God. Miss Anisha says, oh, okay. It's been a while since I watched that show. I need to get back into it. It's really good, y'all. It's a really good show. Like I said, I enjoyed it, but I didn't like who he was and how he wanted the people to lie just so he can get their blessings and Sonya, girl, Sonya, go back on your knees, sweetheart, and pray and ask God to help you because this one ain't it. You're gonna be taking care of that dude the rest of his entire life. The rest of his entire life. Mm-mm. But for y'all that just came in, I was telling them earlier that old Wanda was she gonna be having her grand opening, Miss Denise. Miss Denise, you going to Wanda's grand opening on Wednesday?
What? I ain't gonna be able to do possum squirrel pie. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to
Yeah.
do it.
She said she got a grand opening on Wednesday night. It's gonna be Wednesday night. She said the first 10 people gonna get a free baked potato, girl. The baked potato gonna have butter beans and ham hocks in it.
Yo, You made that one up.
No, I didn't. No, I did not. That's what she said. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you? Welcome. She said now the first one, she said to go have butter beans. Look, now this is a baked potato now. Baked potato with butter beans, ham hocks, and doubt. You have another baked potato with some daggone macaroni and cheese in it, and what she said she gonna put in there? She gonna put the cornbread on the side.
One of these stop. I don't know who. I don't know who taught her how to cater, baby, and who told her to come up with that menu. She
Hey,
better.
look, she said she gonna have all types of baked potatoes.
I blame myself for that, boy, because I be probably over there pumping her up.
Hey, look, Miss Candy down here talking about her possum truck is running now. Miss Candy, I'm telling y'all now the grand opening is gonna be Wednesday. Don't y'all miss it. Now it's gonna be down there near Bessemer, as she can call it. Yeah, down there near Bessemer. But y'all know she had a pigtail sticking up out of the daggone baked potato and everything else. Probably got some collard greens or some turnip greens up in there. I don't know. Miss Faye said, "Don't know nobody want to be in the hospital with food poisoning."
That's why she don't be catering to the family reunions. They be telling her, "Come on, y'all, I'm gonna cook the food." Everybody say, "No, we gonna cater it, okay? You rest. We want you to sit over there with the rest of the family and rest."
Hey look. She said she told everybody, y'all come on out now. Y'all ain't gonna know what you're missing if you don't come to the grand opening. I said, oh my God. I said if I was 5 minutes within the truck, I don't think I'd be pulling up there. Mm-mm. And she said, y'all, when all the baked potatoes is gone. Now, this is important. Y'all need to listen. She said, now, when all these grand baked potatoes is gone, y'all might end up having a hot dog or something like that. First of all, she don't even want to light the pilot to cook the food for when people get there at the truck, if they do order something. Y'all, I think she planning on cooking the food at the house, putting it on the truck, maybe have a microwave or something. I don't know, but heat it up and serve it to the people. Lord, I cannot. Miss Candace says, is CK her benefactor because the cast is not making money at the present time? Girl, I don't know. I don't know. Miss Faith says, if I see it on Wednesday, I will take a picture on my way to work. Girl.
Well, I'm gonna fall out. I'm gonna fall out. Somebody gonna have to go on out there and represent and let us and put a little sneak peek in because I got to see this foolishness. I
Girl.
need to see this doggone foolishness because that doggone wonder baby ain't no end to her madness.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
But
mm-mm.
I can say this, y'all. She is giving us some entertainment. You gotta give
Yeah.
she can entertain you like no other because you don't be caring what we. I just watch her for the entertainment because Wanda does don't be caring.
Yeah,
She don't.
she don't.
That's
And she did say that the last time, she had went live, she was going to see her mama. She keeps saying she keeps saying that she's going through a lot of stuff, but she don't never say what it is. But she just be like, I've been going through a lot. Miss Maria says that Faith, make sure you capture the long line waiting to purchase.
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do. I could, because I'm gonna tell you what I used to work at Lady Foot Locker, and we used to be so busy. I mean, be so like no customers and stuff. And I used to have people come over and pick with me because they know I'm a comedian when I be at work. And they used to talk about, "Are you busy?" I say, "Yeah." Hold on, just stand in line. You see the line wrapped around the building, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"You don't see nobody in the building. You gonna ask me, am I busy?" And
Mm,
I'm leading, and playing on the phone. Stop it.
mm. Miss Faith, I'm gonna have to send that to you on Facebook. I forgot where she said she was gonna be, but it's somewhere near Bessemer. I don't know if it's gonna be a bunch of food trucks out there or what, but all I know, she said her grand opening is gonna be this coming up Wednesday. Now, y'all don't want to miss it,
Y'all don't
and
want to
the
miss.
first 10 people get a baked potato for free.
Now, do they got to buy tickets for this? You know how they quick to, they gonna buy tickets to come up there to the food truck.
She didn't say how they was gonna get the ticket though.
Uh,
Faith says, "G, find out where she going to be, please." I'm gonna let you know.
she better have her license together. And make sure you don't be. Don't do like your son-in-law, Miss Wanda. Don't do what your son-in-law do. Y'all just post up on somebody's property. Talking about you fit on one of them doggone commercial properties. Talking about, yeah, we setting up. This is open shop right here. Don't do that.
Girl, if them folks don't go ahead on and find him for being out there on somebody else's property. Now, what if this fool fall and get hurt out there?
He don't care. Was he on a high rise, a little lifter thing? Retard itself. Wasn't he on a little lifter thing?
I
Talking
think it
about you can.
was, but I think that's somebody he know. And then he be trying to get in good with those Hispanic people, so they don't know if you're working out there or not. He could have been out there on the lift.
That don't make no doggone sense. Talking about this is how you see it from the top. Boy, if you don't go sit your butt down, people gonna sue you. They're gonna sue you, and don't mess around and file. So you think you're gonna get you something about it? And them folks gonna say, "No, I don't even know you, player. You ain't even on the list. How you get back here?"
He don't never have a hard hat on, Miss Candy. No hard hat, no shoes, steel toe shoes. He don't
Dude,
never
must
have
have a
none of
steel
that.
toe. You can't
Hey,
even
hey,
walk in
look,
these zones.
I'm waiting for him to show up out there on the work site in a whole suit.
Baby, I know what ground site you can't work site you can't come up on with that mess and think you're gonna get away with it before these folks be like, who are you? That's out here in H Town, baby. You come up on one of them doggone fields if you want to, and they don't recognize you, and they gonna be like, who are you? They're gonna address you. Who are you? You just ain't flying up here like that.
You know what? Only Marceau would come up with some stupid idea like this. Only Marceau would do some foolish stuff. Just pulling up anywhere he sees somebody working.
Why don't Marcel go sit down and make up him a little cartoon or something? Cause he's a little comedian,
Hey,
a
look, he
little
ain't gonna do nothing
messy.
but laugh at the people when they figure out what that really is. Whenever it start going up and you can see and kind of figure out what it is. See, now it's kind of like hard to see what it is, but I know that it's not a house because I ain't never seen no house going up looking like that. But I'm
Right.
also gonna be like, y'all really thought that was my house?
He ain't gonna say that. He just gonna come up with some type of lie like the Scots do. They're gonna type up some type of lie and rather they sold the property and oh no, we moved to this and that, or we, our company was something went wrong and our company decided not to go that route. But that stuff. Because how long has it been where from the time that they supposed to have started putting dirt up that nobody saw no movement for Scott Manor. Nobody saw no movement for them.
Nobody heard nothing about a manor until it was supposed to have been Hope Manor. Then all of a sudden, everybody got one.
Yeah, that part.
I
That
just say, you know, Marceau ain't gonna do right, y'all. I think he know the people know that he be lying. He
like
can't
they
help himself.
like my auntie used to say in the country. He ain't gonna hit a lick at a snake.
He just terrible. Marceau, I gotta figure out something to do with myself.
He better
Mm-mm.
stop the people property. That's all I can say. Before the real folks be really down there one day, he gonna fly up and then the real foreman gonna be down there for real. Be like catch his tail.
But he had the opportunity to be on site when he was supposed to build that what was a hotel out there in Huntsville and
And they
couldn't do that. Couldn't
and they
even
took
do
that
that right.
contract from him. That was an easy contract to get. Well, not really, but you messed that up. This name got to be mud in them streets out there. It's got to be.
Miss Maria says, meanwhile, Rogers is state looking good. That part.
While you are around here talking about all she do is sell T-shirts. Well, there's some
No,
mighty fine T-shirts.
he said throwing anything up to see what stick. That's what he said.
That too. And speaking of which, ma'am, I got me some. I ordered me a bunch of Seventh Avenue Beauty yesterday.
You, did y'all catch the sale yesterday? I think
I
it was
know
the
I
last
did.
day for the 50% off.
I know I did, baby. I'm waiting
You
for my stuff.
you went up there and lost your mind.
I, well, I was trying to get, to read, get the original that she came out with because I love that original bundle, baby. I got that bundle because everything else I tried to get was everything was out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Even tried to give me a little sexy tights, lift me up a little bit, girl. Out of
Mm-mm.
stock. I started the email. I started the email mail saying, "Now you know what, mail y'all wrong for this. How come by the first time I give me a little funny, so I can go in there and give me a little old tights, you ain't got none, baby." That's what
Mm,
read my pressure up. So I went back into the kitchen and gave me 10 more pounds.
mm, mm.
But no, I got the hair products. I did the sugar mama products for the babies, and I got some of the hair products myself. So yeah, and the original because I somebody stole my the last time I bought it. Somebody I left it in my restroom, and that's why I don't like folks going in there. Somebody got to use the bathroom. I'm starting to tell them y'all pee outside because you ain't
Well,
gonna go up.
we can't pee outside.
Cause
Mi-
why? Girl, they stay in the bathroom so long, take their purse in there. They do, and my whole body, the milk body stuff, the bubble thing for you to take a bath with, that came up missing. That was a whole bottle.
Mm.
Did it?
Miss Maria says today is the last day for it. Y'all better get on up there and get it. Denise said they're losing her mind up there yesterday. Mm-mm. I didn't even go over. I didn't even go over there
Don't go
yesterday.
over there like
Yeah,
that, sis, because this is sinful. It's sinful.
I think everything is probably gone by now, though.
Hey,
You know.
girl, the whole half site, it was halfway gone, and I'm telling you, sinful. Mel know what she doing. That's sin right there, because it pulls you in. It just it grips you. So don't you want me? I know you want me. You can have
Well,
whatever you like.
oh, see, I done told you about messing with Ti. I done told you about messing with Ti. Now.
I'm told y'all stop playing that song. Cause it
Oh,
was cause soon as I said that, I said, no now brother law, you can't come over here telling me I can have whatever I like. That's not the right. You said you want it, but you can
yeah,
have whatever you
Miss Candy said, yeah, most of it was sold out. Mm. You get some tights, Denise?
I couldn't even get that. I blinked, it was gone.
Mm.
That's how fast they was ordering stuff up.
Mm.
All the colors was gone. I even down to the taupe and mocha. I say, well, dang, man. I
Mm.
guess it's just somebody say you move too slow.
I'm waiting around for the next TikTok live, cause if it's gonna be anything like the last one she had, that one was lit. I enjoyed that one a whole lot. Man, I partied all night long. I thought I was back in my 20 days again. I said, Lord have mercy, girl. I done hung out all night. Sitting up down that
I
TikTok with me.
I saw her coming in doing some of them line dances. I'm gonna tell her, go now. When she if she come out there and do them boots on the ground, where them fans at? I don't have my fan ready.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. You know, I said they take and make a song out of anything today.
Baby, I love that song, baby. We got the boots first of all, we out here in Texas. That's all we do. I can't wait for the trail rides, baby. I got to go to me one. I used to go to the trail rides all the time. Me used to have me
Not
some
the
fun.
trail ride. Hey,
Baby,
Miss Avis, how are you?
baby,
Face
the
says I
Sonic
was going to
Owen.
get me some tights. Was gone in a small. Look at me and Miss Faith there with our small. I see you, girl. Maria says you got to be quicker than that. At Miss Denise, she know that.
I was trying to get it. I said, well, let me there. I said, okay, I had it in my cart. I was ready to go. All of a sudden, they say out of stock. I said, who was out of stock? The devil is like, y'all promised me. Y'all
Oh,
call me
you thought they were gonna wait on you. You really thought they were gonna
then.
wait on you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You saw how that worked out for you, didn't
Snatched it right on up.
you? Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, that stuff it goes real fast up there. You gotta be quick now. But yeah, I forgot when she's supposed to have that next TikTok live. I'm waiting for that one to come up. But yeah, shout out to Mel Woo Woo. She has been doing her thing with that TikTok. Got up there and just about made the people lose all their mind. What little bit they had left, I'm gonna say that. But Denise, if you run across Marceau, tell him to get up there on the good TikTok. The next one's coming up and place his order. Um, and get some stuff for his wife. You know, probably help her clear up the skin. You know, her legs. Yeah, a lot of spots and stuff on her legs. So
He
that'll
need a
help her
little
out.
gloss for himself. He need to get him some lip balm. I tried to get some too. All that was gone.
What?
All the travel size of the body scrub where you could have got them out, even the $5 baby, they was gone. I
Girl,
told my
$5. $5. You know they were gonna be
they
gone.
was gone. I say these people need to sit their tails down. Let me get me lit one. Y'all know how
Mm,
me. I'm old folky. It takes us a minute to get up there.
Mm. No, I didn't go over there messing with it yesterday. Not at all. I didn't. Um, you gotta wait. You gotta slow. Gotta go a little slow. What Miss Maria just got off of her. I think it was water and peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something from the last TikTok. Miss Maria said she lost her mind over there that day. Mm-mm. No wonder you
Hello,
was up there.
hello, hello, Miss Maria. Good thing you know how this go. Good thing I'm getting ready for Easter them and sunrise service. That's why I'm going into my fasting early. That's why I'm able to do it because I'm gonna be already fasting. Okay, until to the to Sunday service to sunrise
Mm. Not till the Sunday service.
to Good Friday and them come.
This is our Women's Month, ain't it? And was it Women's Day?
What today?
No, is it? It's Women's Month. I think it is. Um, His face says every. I guess everything go fast, and it does. Man, seem like you got to have a desktop, laptop, and your phones in your hand
And
to get ready to place them orders.
somebody say if you snooze, you lose. And it wasn't even no snooze, you lose moment. It was if you blink, it was gone. I was still trying to browse.
And look, Miss Maria said them folks was greedy on that last TikTok. She says I finally figured out how to play now. Yes,
Yeah, you got to be quick with it.
can't be sleeping up there. Can y'all imagine people all over the world, everybody trying to snatch and grab, like crabs in a bucket trying to get this stuff? Man, it is first come, first serve, y'all.
First come, first serve. Then she had to, and then I like her. I love her chemist. That lady was, that lady was like, she was at the time. I'm sitting here right now, sitting supposed to be my day off, but I have to sit by here because somebody wants to do a TikTok live, do all this selling, and I'm back in the lab.
Miss Marissa says it's Women's History Month. Yes, y'all. Happy Women's History Month to all of the beautiful women's. Yes, absolutely. Mm, yeah.
Yes, I think I'm gonna go ahead on spend the day and watch me some little Harriet Tubman and watch me some Madam C.J. Walker, baby, because the perm. Well, stories have been told about it, but I don't care who made it. The perm still works, and the hot comb
hmm
too.
hmm Miss Faith says you got to have your card on there, Maria. How you do it? Yeah, I think that'll make it. That helps out a whole lot. Already got your a card on up there ready or whatever. So yeah, I haven't seen nobody else that used to do TikTok on TikTok no more. I wonder what happened. I'm just asking. She been doing her TikTok. Oh, she got a TikTok coming up outside, but it's not with like TikTok. I don't think it's something that she's doing herself. Maria says that Faith, when it starts, put what you want in your cart. When it goes in flash, hit purchase. Oh wow. Mm.
You know what? Male inspired me. Okay. I'm gonna have to do the Timu version of mine. Okay, y'all don't y'all judge me, okay? Because I'm just gonna go ahead and get on this YouTube channel and I'm just gonna put a big old paper sign in the back of my head that says TikTok. Don't y'all be surprised. And I'm just gonna go ahead on and just do me a little flash sale my doggone self, okay?
Mm. Miss Faye says sometimes it slip, but you know what? See, they don't know how to do the game. They wanna do a business, y'all, but they don't know how to be consistent with the business. Look at Destiny. She did that one TikTok. You haven't heard of another one. Well, you thought you were gonna become a millionaire off that one little TikTok you did, girl?
I
You
what I don't get sis, how she gonna do a TikTok with no product?
oh,
Girl, she did better than being going on Shopify and going and work her little labels from there. I got a Shopify account. I just haven't finished setting my business and stuff up and make it work for me. But she should have just gone on and
you
and
know,
did Shopify.
Maria says, I like Timu. Candace said Dusty has been quiet. Yes, she has, but she made a post the other day. Candace says, what did it say? She was moving. I wrote it down. She was moving like everything was working out or something. Where am I? Oh, here it is. Destiny says she is moving like everything is going to work out because it is. So I don't know, maybe she's trying to get a change of heart or something. Who knows with these people? Maybe y'all, hopefully they seeing now that every evil thing that we have tried to do to people has backfired on us. So I might need to go sit down over there somewhere and just stop and leave people alone. Miss Faith
Fact.
says the other people can't be on TikTok because she didn't because she did get the order out on she didn't get the order out on time. But yeah, she's got people paying. I think it's 125 to 175 to be outside on this TikTok coming up that she's supposed to be doing or something. I don't know. And then they said her and Destiny is not friends anymore. So I think Destiny was probably depending on her to get that money from her to pay off LB if she had it. I don't even know, y'all. Candy says LB would never let up on her because she cannot be. Ooh,
Ooh. But you know what too though, sis? You
mm.
you said that was coming anyway. You said this to then wasn't gonna be friends with hardly nobody for too long. And then you said once Mel left, you said this. You said once Mel leave, they gonna start turning on each other, and that's what they do.
Mhm,
They ain't got
mhm.
nobody else to blame right now.
Nobody. Miss Maria said Destitute made a post about joining her membership and get access to early drops and access to her journey. What journey? Journey to the clink clink. Where's she going? Where's she gonna be at? Mm-mm. No, Miss Maria, I don't think she gonna do that. But I hope they out there trying to find them a good, decent job. You know that can. They said it's not that expensive down there in Huntsville, so hopefully she can be finding her a job. Cause they were saying even if that raggedy show come back on, they said that she wasn't gonna be on it, so she need to go ahead on and start moving and moving around. Journey to the mental institution. Yeah, that part right there, Miss Candy. That part. Absolutely. She probably could have been better in a better space if that Dion would just be honest with her. But see, Dion is an enabler as well. She's not honest with her. She tells her just what she want to hear because when she say the wrong thing, Destiny be sitting there with that shiny forehead. I ain't figured out why that girl forehead was shining like it is for nothing. It just shines on this YouTube, y'all, when they go live. So she sit up there with that shiny forehead and look at like she crazy. Miss Maria says one, she has no product, so early drops of what? Two, who cares about her journey of life?
Maria, Maria, you need to come on to the congregation to the front right here. Come sitting down next to me on this pew because I'm on probation with the Lord too. Yeah, you guys come on over here with me, okay, baby?
God know
You
you stay
cutting up
on
today. You on
probation.
10. You on 10 today, baby. Even though she
Yeah,
telling the truth.
you stay on probation with the good Lord.
I
Yes,
know,
hallelujah.
and I was on reunification because they had to take my TV card right there. Because baby, I went on Timu and lost my mind too. I said,
Mm-hmm.
Lord no, Lord no.
Miss Candy says Dion is gaining clout off in Destiny. I
Yep,
think so too. Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what it was about in the first place.
She reminds me so much of and Whoopi is not ugly, but she just look a lot like Whoopi Goldberg little sister to me. I'm
Mm,
just saying. She
Dion
don't
strike.
never do nothing, you know.
She strike me as somebody Carlos King the scent, but I could be wrong. I won't start no room on that little lady.
Oh,
But
you don't think he sent her, do you?
I don't put
Well,
nothing past that man no more. I
oh
really
no.
don't.
Let me tell y'all this before I forget it. Sunny went live yesterday. Shout out to her. Woot woot and Moses. Woot woot. Moses has lost another aunt and uncle. She has said, and she wanted everybody to keep him in prayers because, she was like, he was in, of course, in his feelings. He's there by himself trying to get through these last few months or whatever, however much longer he got left. And yes, he had another a aunt and an uncle that had passed. We know that she said the time before this, his grandmother, his brother, and I think his sister had passed while he was incarcerated. So prayers going up for you, Moses. We're praying for you. Keep on pushing. You got this. When it's all said and done, you'll be done with it, and you don't have to be looking over your shoulder. So, thank you, Miss Maria. So yes, y'all keep Moses and his family in prayers. Yeah, Sunday was sad. Candy says every time Moses is in jail, he loses multiple family members. Yes, that's what it seems like. Yeah, I think it would be the time before this. It was like three. Yeah, it was three. The grandmother, brother, and a sister. I think it was. So yeah. So yeah, she popped back up there yesterday and was telling us about, an uncle and a auntie had passed. So prayers up to you, Moses. And just know God don't put no more on you than you can bear. Just gotta hang in there and keep on praying. Mm. Miss Denise, what you were saying about D Nasty? That's her name, D Nasty now.
Talk about what's the idea? I just said I don't put nothing past call CK. Really, I try not to say his name, but I
I
don't put nothing
did.
past to him because he's so devious. You'll be surprised who would take them lit pennies that he given to do something towards somebody or make the whole internet blow up. That's why
Hmm.
I think
Uh,
they now at this point they on an internet mission.
yeah. What you think about that? Was saying he was striking people's channel the other day. Was it Saturday? Yesterday?
He been striking folks' channels. Y'all thought he stopped?
Mm. He need to go sit down with that stuff and leave people alone. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. Mm-mm. But he needs to stop doing that. He's a blogger as well, so content creator, whatever you want to call himself.
Sure, he needs y'all. He wants y'all to be over here hollering, yes, 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 yes. All right, yes to the Lord. Okay, that's all
Mm.
I'm saying.
I don't think I saw a pre show for tomorrow from him. I don't think he said nothing, not yet. His face says he's the only child his mom have left, and he's 42. Yeah, he's 42. Mm-hmm. Candice says they are now teasing AC might come on allegedly. Yeah, I heard that too, Miss Candy. I heard that something about Martell using her for a storyline or something like that again. I don't know. Um, I I just hope y'all the show don't come back on. I just hope it don't. They keep trying to fool us like it's coming on, but it's not coming back on. They can cancel that.
Very
Move
much so.
on.
Yes, very much so. 'Cause, hey,
But yeah, you know
that's
what?
over and done.
They had a great run. Thanks. Shout out to Mel. Woot woot. And they
Mhm,
had a great opportunity, but they just didn't use the opportunity that they was given like they were supposed to use it. So it is what it is.
uh-huh,
Who gonna
exactly.
feel sorry for them? Not me.
And then sometimes everybody got to understand, ain't nothing meant to last forever. I mean,
Nothing that lasts
uh,
forever.
when God put you on a mission, He don't want you to get too comfortable. The moment you start
Hmm.
comfortable is when it's time He gonna start making you leave.
Hmm.
And it was time for her to leave. Like she said, she made her proclaim to God, and she said, "I'm not gonna move until you tell me. I'm not gonna do such and such until you tell me," which is something we all should be saying. Like, God, I'm not gonna make a move till you tell me to move. I'm not gonna do this until you tell me to do it. And be surprised how being obedient and following God leads you in the right path. He never said the devils ain't gonna come for you. He just said
No.
he just said that just listen to me and I guide you through. That's what he's saying.
Miss Candace says, I really believe people are still hyping the show up and continue to report on the residual cast member. I do too, but I'm trying to get away from something else. It's just really weird, y'all, how so many people and millions of people, y'all, all across the world, how we all gravitated to this one show like we have done. And I guess the with the expectations of it being black excellence, which it didn't turn out to be that way, but by the time it was going dark, 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 all of us had done got reeled in. So I don't know. I've never seen a show like this. So I guess that's what makes it a little hard for people. And these people are characters. They just do some of the most crazy stuff in real life, and it finds its way to the internet. For somehow, it always finds its way to the internet. But now we stuck trying to wait out these court dates to see what's gonna happen to these people. Of course, everybody gonna be talking about that whenever their court dates come up. But I'm tired of the court dates, and I just hope and pray that they're not even able to push it back again. Come on, let's get through with it. 5 years. Oh my God, that's a
You
long time to be
you is
in and
talking
out of court with somebody.
you is talking about Alabama, baby, because Alabama and it's about who you know. Alabama is what they doing because there's no way this man should have skeeted through as long as he have done, as long as he has done. Like he should have been already gone up the river somewhere and move around. But it's funny.
It is. Miss Candy said the content is not really, and some of their antics are criminal. And see, that's the part that we trying to wait out and see. And let me say this too. Could it be because one is always getting out there bragging about this and bragging about that? They ain't this, they ain't that, all of that kind of stuff like that. It's a strong possibility, and they created this stuff on themselves. They bring all of this stuff on themselves. So, am I interested? Now, I ain't gonna say everybody, but am I interested to see what the end gonna be with everything? I am. Yeah, I want to know. At the same time, I'm still waiting on Mel to pop out with whatever she's gonna pop out with. Candace says keeping Mel in court gives hotel a lifeline to Mel, even though they not now not to have contact. I guess he said I kept pushing, I kept pushing, I kept pushing, I kept pushing. And I done pushed to now there's no contact. Did he ever think that it would come to him not even being able to contact her? He didn't even think that was a possibility. Martell, I guess he thought he knew the courts better than the courts knew the courts. How about that?
He
Miss
thought he
Maria,
Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Miss Maria said, it's gonna be bad. You can't look away until it does, like watching a ship sink. Yeah, like watching
Yeah,
a ship sink, because everything that goes on in these people's life, it finds its way to the internet.
yeah. And
Yeah,
like I
for real.
say,
It's
it
like
does.
who watching these people to report this stuff, before they even can like walk out of the courthouse or the wherever they is, it's on the internet. That's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. And the thing about it is, he felt like he not only did he even think that the court system was gonna do anything and make it, it seemed like the judge that he has, he seemed like the judge that he have over this the custody is rearing in for him. Is siding with him, sort of like
Yeah,
um
sort of like it is. That's the
it
way it
is.
seems.
But the other judge that's in this criminal case ain't playing. That's why I wish that judge would take over the whole case, the criminal
Yeah.
and the child support, because that judge right there see what he doing and saying, "Oh no, sir, no, sir, no, sir." That's the one who put it in motion. That's the one who threw it in motion that he can't have no contact with her at all because you're showing that you using the kids just to find out you're not even talking to her about no children. You talking about
Hmm.
her personal business.
Hmm.
Yeah, that
But you
mess.
know what was sad? When they had the field day, y'all. This is what's really sad for me. The one time that Martell told the truth when he texted Mel, knowing he did not supposed to text her, but he texted her and told her that Tisha and Marcel was talking about her, and Mel got in their face and they lied, and Mel believed them over Martell, which Martell actually told the truth. See, this is what happened when you lie all the time. Miss Candy says it's up to Mel's lawyers to argue that Martell is using the courts to avoid settling their case. There appears to be no urgency to finish this. Girl. Mm, 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 mm. You know what, Miss Candy? I'm gonna have to agree with you. Cause this has been going on for over 5 years, y'all. It's ridiculous at this point. I, we, the people are tired and wore out. Just plain out tired. Man, it couldn't have been me. I'd have had all this over with. The day I found out that joker was cheating on me and he had this baby coming up, this baby, I'd hit him in the head on day one. Done, done. Do not bother me. Everything is gonna be done through the courts. I'd have snatched his whole soul away from him right then. I'm not going back and forth with you with all this stuff. Too much. Ooh, Montana makes your head hurt, your back hurt, your stomach hurt, your toe hurt, your everything hurt.
Exactly.
It's just too much. But you see how whenever Marcel and Tisha them went to court, how they kept that such a secret, the outcome,
Yeah, and they still ain't talking about it.
and they still not talking about it. They claim they won the case, but I don't believe they won that case. I really do not believe that. But for some odd reason, that really didn't hit, the YouTube streets like that. Just bits and pieces of it or whatever. Denise, what you cooking for Sunday? You cooking Sunday dinner?
I hadn't even thought about it. I'm up here now playing a beauty shop cast right now. I'm doing my granddaughter's hair. I'm about to braid it. About to put the braids in. Right
Mm,
now, right now I'm flat out in her hands. She amazed because she didn't think Granny could do it. Maybe I
mm-hmm.
got skills. I just don't do it.
Wow. Well, I'm about to get up off of here, y'all. I got to go to CVS and pick up my medicine. It's been there ever since Friday. CVS has gotten so slow now. It take you like 2-3 days. And I'm so used to going into the CVS and in the pharmacy department and get your medicine. But girl, when you get in there now, the line is so long. It's wrapped around. My medicine had been called in ever since Friday. I still ain't got no notification saying it's ready. So you know what? I'm gonna pop up on them because I'm figuring if you don't go in there and inquire about it, they're just gonna keep pushing it to the side. So I'm gonna get on up in there and see what they got going on. Candace says when Hotel and Mill split, he did not care what she was going through until she cut the money off. He then became a menace. Yes. Miss Maria says, I don't know that Mel necessarily believes Scott 1.0. She just was like, just like she did with Fletch. And two, y'all, before I get off there, I got to see can I find something going on with Fletch and Nell. They are quiet. It seems like everybody's just so quiet now. I guess they still trying to figure out which way to go and what they're gonna do. Nell saw that her reaching out to Mel and Miss Van them that didn't work. So bless them on their journey. At least they do have a job that they can fall back on, unlike a lot of the rest of them clowns over there. So anywho, y'all, anyway. I'm gonna get off of here because I do have to go and check on my medicine, and I'm gonna catch y'all later on. Y'all have a good Friday, a good Sunday afternoon, and I catch y'all. Let me see what Miss Avis says. Make sure you check and make sure that your name is on the medicine. I got somebody else's medicine from CVS. Oh, Miss Avis, are you serious? Oh my God. Y'all, let me tell y'all this too. I think it's a Lipitor. It's not the actual Lipitor, but it's a generic name for it that they gave me to take. But y'all, my joints have been hurting so bad. That's why had to go to the doctor on Friday. It hurts to walk. My arms hurt, my legs. It's like in my joints. I told the lady, I'm not taking that no more. I'm just not gonna be doing that. Yeah, she's gonna have to pull the girl up off of that one. I'm like, wait, what is going on now? But anyway, Miss Maria, I'm gonna check on you later. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate y'all. And if y'all not looking at Family and Fiance, get into it. It's a good show, you know. Can learn some stuff from that. But anyway, I'm gonna get on over here. I catch y'all later on. Y'all have a good one. Bye.